We're coming to you live from Detroit Rock City at Gord Field, where it's an absolute free-for-all.
The stakes are high, and so am I. It's in the air tonight, Grim.
The teams are juiced up and ready for blood as they take the field for MFL action. The Las Vegas Invaders take on the Motor City Maniacs. Welcome to MFL Game Day. Grim Blitzrow here. Let's listen in on the sidelines and hear what the team's captains have to say. Hi again, everyone. Grim Blitzrow here, along with the only guy to ever get cut from the league for testing positive for not taking enough steroids or mutant growth hormones. Brickhead Mulligan.
Hey, there was a reason for that. I had to quit taking steroids. My nutsack was shrinking, and I sprouted this mini-me on my shoulder. Bricks Jr. freaked me out.
You're a pussy.
Hot one, hot two, hot.
And he sticks his fingers in the defender's eyes, netting him a pickup of about 8 on the play. Second down and 2.
Hot one, hot two, hot.
They run it for a yard. And that'll bring up 3rd and 1.
Hot one, hot two, hot.
And he's off to the races. Look at that little mute. Boom, and he's dead.
Oh, bingo! Bingo, bingo! I got bingo, Grim!
And it's 1st and 10. Second down and a lot. Well, it looks like he wanted to run before he caught it. You got to keep your eye on the ball.
Come on, you dirtbag. You gotta make that catch.
3rd down, and the punter is warming up. Oh, and that one's going to hurt. He may not be able to comprehend math after that hit.
What's math?
Exactly. And the punter takes a break from knitting on the sidelines to come in and punt.
His knitting is superb, Grim. That cross-stitching, unbelievable.
And he put all of his foot into that one. He's got the ball now. Let's see what he does with it.
Ooh, hope he's got a good chiropractor.
And it's 1st and 10.
Hot one, hot two, hot.
Ooh, that hit's going to shave a few days off.
Oh, man, he just killed that guy when the play was over.
Well, if the ref didn't see it, at least the mortician did. He's coming out in the field now. And it's 1st and 10.
Hot one,
That's a 6-yard gain. And that'll be 2nd down and 4.
Hot one, hot two, hot.
And then it's a 1st down from a great catch.
Was it a catch, though? Let's consult at least 72 pages of rules to figure it out.
And he and you can bury that guy because he is dead.
Oh, did you see what number he was? I gotta check it off my Dead Mutant bingo card. I only need one more!
it's 1st and 10. Oh, the unstoppable force meets the explodable object. Second down and 2.
Hot one, hot two, hot.
Third down and 3. Oh, and that's how you play defense. Well, of course, he could have had an interception, returned it for a touchdown, and changed the entire game, but I don't want to nitpick. It's good. Well, that's a strange penalty called right there.
I'm starting to notice that this ref likes talking, and it don't make much sense.
No, but he's making a lot of dollars.
Man, this coach must have played. Offense says it's time to put the ref out of his misery. And they'll line up for the punt here. Nice punt. Should move them back nicely. And he just lets that one go. He says, no thank you, and the defense downs it. And it's 1st and 10. Look out, that's an all-out attack on the QB. And in some leagues, you aren't even allowed to touch the QB. In the NFL, they have plays just for killing them. That's what I'm talking about. And it's 1st and 10. Catches it for 6 yards. Good mitts on that play, Bricks. His fingers are like a bunch of sausages. And that'll be 2nd down and 4. And they stack the line, and he gets his bell rung for a yard. Third and 2. And so at the end of the first quarter, we've got a scoreless game.
Just like you love life.
3rd and 2. Boom, dead and down. He just sent a message with that hit.
Yeah, the message was you can't kill the messenger, because he's going to kill you. But then he won't be able to read the message, because the messenger killed him. I'm going in circles.
And it's 1st and 10.
Hot one, hot.
A great throw and a great catch. Oh, and he just left an outline on the ground like he was trying to wipe up.
If you get one more bullshit penalty, you get one more for free.
You'll also probably lose the game. Just do the attack ref's dirty trick.
First down in inches. Defense says enough of this BS and jumps off sides to lay waste to the referee. Way to go, guys. And it's 1st and 10.
Hot one, hot two, hot.
Oh, that's a vicious hit, and the crowd loves it.
He just turned that guy into 300 pounds of ground mutant meat.
And you can't hit a guy much harder than that. And that is unfortunate.
Hot 2. Hot.
Talking about Butterfingers, he should have had that one. Third down and 6.
Hot 1.
Oh, he's going berserk. The ball carrier better watch out, because if he gets hit, he is dead. He's leaving a wake of destruction in his path, and the body toll continues to climb. The offense is running low on running backs. They have only 2 left. They need to conserve those runners now and consider passing more. For a kick this far, you just got to kick it as hard as you can, partner.
And aim! It's really important from this distance.
It's probably a smart idea. He is automatic. Nice kick.
Boring. Just give them the points and let's move on.
They're looking for a good return after giving up points. Let's see how they do.
Yeah, let's see if they always suck or if that was just a one-time thing.
And it's 1st and 10. Watch out, the ball carrier.
Don't you just love the sound of bones?
With the vicious kill.
Did you know light hits are one of the leading causes of death for mutants over 25?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, right below attending bachelor parties and owning a Sam Schlong Galaxy phone.
And it's 1st and 10. Kaboom! And the quarterback unleashes a sonic and into the end zone for a touchdown. Once he got his hands on that pass, he was off to the races. And they line up for the extra point. Straight through the uprights. The home team is feeling confident as they get the kickoff into the air.
Scoring makes anyone confident.
It certainly does, Bricks. It certainly does. High five. Oh, and that's when it feels like to have your teeth removed without Novocaine.
If I had all my teeth knocked out like that, I'd have them made at the dice grim. It'd be fun to gamble with my own teeth.
One potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, 4. The defense just blew. The offense is down to their last running back. No rest for the weary. The last runner has to suck it up and hopefully not die. And it's 1st and 10.
Hot 1. Hot 2. Hot.
And he zings it in there for a 9-yard completion. They are moving the ball now with authority. And that'll bring up 2nd and 1.
Hot 1. Hot 2. Hot.
And we're at the 2-minute warning. And that'll bring up 2nd and 1.
Hot 1. Hot 2. Hot.
The runner pulls out a chainsaw.
Don't that seem a little...
The defenders are scared of this guy, Bricks, and they have every right to be. The offense has no running backs left, so this becomes a passing-only offense.
They can still run it with their QB, right, Grim?
Sure, they can run their QB into the defense that's feasting on runners. Sounds like a good plan, moron.
Hey, watch it!
And he takes a timeout here. They have 2 left. I wonder if he has a plan.
Well, maybe he's just gonna take the teeth out of the back of his neck that have been stuck there since the opening play.
Hot 1. Hot 2. Hot.
I don't know who... Oh, mama! He just knocked him into the next time zone.
Once he finds his head, he'll be okay.
first and 10.
Murphy Brown!
What?
I mean, first, a man from prison just came out of the field.
It's the ref, idiot.
Oh.
Let's see what the penalty is. And it's first and 10. He picks up 8 yards on that pass. And they take their first time out.
How predictable. Surprise us next time. Call the timeout during halftime.
If you don't think you can make the interception, batting it down is the next best thing.
Great advice, Grim. That receiver's gonna go far in this league if he listens to you.
I wasn't talking to... Yeah, never mind. Yes, Brick, he will. They stopped the clock, but they only have 1 timeout left.
That's okay, Grim. They can have 9.
That's nice, Bricks. But our timeouts are for our sponsors, and we need money more than they do. Straight through the uprights. The best kind of kick is when it's right after a score.
Hey, speak for yourself. I'm usually the one who gets kicked after scoring.
One time, when I was playing, a guy hit me so hard, I went into a dark tunnel. Thought I saw my grandparents waving at me in the light. Turns out it was just the visitor's tunnel that he knocked me into, and it was the paramedics waving fingers in my face.
And that's the way you play a guy. Nice coverage. Second down and 10.
Hot 1, hot 2.
At this rate, the QB is going to have more interceptions. Oh, he just got crushed. Oh, you knew you were going to see a lot of carnage today, folks. These teams have bad blood between them. Apparently, they got it from the same bloodmobile that usually parks outside next to the taco truck. Raccoon rabies blood is my thought. Always a player's favorite. This is going to be a long kick. Let's see if he can make it. He's got the distance, and the kick is good. The teams are lined up for the kickoff. He sets up for the return. Let's see if he can break one wide open. Oh, mama. Just call him Cap'n Crunch. Another one bites the dust. And it's first and 10.
Hot 1, hot 2, hot 9.
The defender says, I don't think so. Second down and 10.
Hot 1, hot 2, hot 9.
I'm running out of excuses for this QB. You just throw it to the guy. Oh, what a run there. Touchdown. No one was going to stop him.
Say what? Come on, man. You can't hang with me. You get my grill, I'm going to ruin your world. You understand me?
Don't want to make any mistakes here. Just kick the ball through the upright, for God's sake. It's good. And that's the end of the second quarter. Someone will need to pull together some bribe money as they head to their lockers. Stay with us for the halftime show, brought to you by our friends at Satan Industries. We make genetically altered frankenfood you'll have fun trying to identify. The teams line up for the kickoff to start the second half. These guys will have to play a lot harder to make it a game. Well, either that or kill and cheat more. The home crowd isn't impressed with that showing, but their team has a chance to respond. He refuses to go down. And it's 1st and 10. Bam! Say goodnight to that guy, Bricks.
Good night to that guy, Bricks.
You're an idiot.
And the offense has only 2 running backs left, and the defense is licking their lips.
I think they want to hit those last 2 runners for the night, man.
And it's 1st and 10. And that's another pick. Man, oh man, the defense. Pow! With the brain scrambler. It looks like we've got a penalty here. And it's 1st and 10.
Hot. Hot 1, hot 2, hot.
And another interception. Oh, and he looks like he just saw 400 scary movies after that hit.
Yeah, sounds like my off season.
And it's 1st and 10. And he pulled out a chainsaw, now he's flanking with a real massacre.
And the game just keeps evolving, don't it? Back in my day, we had electric carving knives. And them long extension cords made it tough, though.
Second down and 9. How you play defense. Well, of course, he could have had an interception, returned it for a touchdown, and changed the entire game, but I don't want to nitpick.
I do. The guy should have fucking caught it.
This guy's a brick shithead. Oh, now the offense is getting kills.
This is a really violent game, guys. It's fantastic.
The offense is down to their last running back. When he bites the dust, they can only pass.
Yeah, well, at least they don't have to forfeit them.
That's right, but now the defense can focus on killing the receivers. And it's 1st and 10. The defense had enough with this rep and jumps off sides to kill him. And it's 1st and 10. No doubt about it, that guy is dead. He says, I'm taking you with me. The offense lost their last running back on the previous play. Next time the offense comes out in the field, they will have no running plays. And it's 1st and 10.
Hot. Hot 1, hot 2, hot.
He could go all the way. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. And he's able to grab that one somehow and hold on. Come on, that was a cheap shot. That's why I love this guy. And so do the fans. first and 10.
Hot one, hot two, hot.
And he snags it for 6. Touchdown! Touchdown! Hey, Bricks, they're going for 2 here. At this point, with multiple interceptions, the QB should just throw in the towel. The ball's turned over and the defense has it. He's rumbling toward the end zone to score a clusterfuck. Will he make it?
Run, baby! Run!
When you get knocked down, you got to get right back up and fight.
What about when you get knocked up? What do you do then?
Run.
You ever get hit in the head with a boat all, Grim?
Nope.
Well, I have on several occasions.
Not surprising.
Multiple times on each occasion.
Not surprising.
And trust me, that hit was worse.
Oh, great play by the defense. The receiver didn't stand a chance. Second down and 10.
Ouch! What is this, 80s wrestling?
Third down and 6. Oh, great play. He is on that receiver like glue.
You know, when I was little, my dad used to make me eat glue. My tongue would get stuck to the roof of my mouth, and I couldn't talk.
Your father was a very smart man, Bricks. Very smart.
And he got it off. That's a decent punt. He's got the ball now and is going to try and score. Boom, to the moon. Another loser bites the dust. In the NFL, winning is really about how much you want it, Bricks.
Well, he clearly didn't want to live as much as the other guy. That's a good point, Grim.
And it's first and 10. And he snatches that one out of the air for a first down. See if they can get something going here. And it's first and 10. And like a monkey trying to fuck it. Oh, and did he just put on a display there? Touchdown! Don't make any mistakes here, or they'll kick the shit out of you in the locker room. It goes right through.
Yeah, like a double-stuffed burrito from Taco Hell.
Here comes the kickoff. Let's see if the defense can hold them. They're going to be able to return this one. And it's first and 10.
Hot one, hot two, hot.
And there's another pick. Man, this quarterback must... Oh, that was a big hit. Hey, Bricks, I bet you took a lot of shots like that over your career.
Let's see. About a quarter after 3, Grim, but my watch is a bit slow.
And it's first and 10. If you don't hear it coming, it'll knock you right on your ass. It's called a shot. Oh, and he breaks free and has nothing but open field in front of him. And the MFL keeps pounding out the death hits on WMFL 98.8. The greatest hits of all time.
Huh? Did you just say greatest hits? Where?
That is such bullshit. This game is bucket rigged. I tell you, the programmers are speeding up the defense. I'm gonna write an email to that fucker. You game for talent. I only we hours.
The third quarter has ended, and we'll need a huge rally or a high death toll to make this one interesting. And it's 1st and 10.
Hot. Hot one. Hot two. Hot three.
He picks up 9 yards on that catch. And that'll bring up 2nd and 1.
Hot one. Hot two. Hot three.
The quarterback just had enough and calls a murder ball dirty trick to lay weight, and he breaks away. Oh, with the brutal hit. And it's 1st and 10. His cleats are caked in blood and guts, and he's looking to score. If you ever do that again, Bricks, I'll shoot you in the head.
The people like it.
And here comes the extra point attempt. The kick is good.
As expected, those are pretty much just gimmies.
They need a good return here to set up the offense. Not a bad kick, but not a great one either.
Well, his nickname is Lukewarm.
And he's proud of that?
Yeah, that's why he named his clothing company Lukewarm Threads. Their marketing team hates it.
And it's 1st and 10. And the quarterback drills one in for the first down. And it's 1st and 10. Oh, and the defense jumps outside and attacks the QB. And the whistle blows the play dead, along with the quarterback. The offense lost another quarterback on the previous play and have only 2 left before they have to forfeit.
Yeah, but on the bright side, Grim, they save a ton of money by not having to pay those guys anymore. Other than the funeral expenses, that is.
And it's 1st and 10. And he stayed with the receiver and deflected the ball. 2nd down and 10. Catch the ball, get the first down, and don't die. See, it's really a ref calls a penalty. You know, the MFL has eliminated almost every penalty in the rule book, and yet it still feels like there's way too many penalties.
Stupid jerks. You guys suck.
And it's 1st and 10. Oh, with the punishing hit. Second down and 2. Oh, great catch! And that's a touchdown! Touchdown! Well, little chip shot here, extra point, but this guy could blow it. Straight through the uprights. Let's see if they can keep the momentum going and keep these fans happy and or bloodthirsty, whichever. first and 10.
Hot. Hot one. Hot two. Hot. Hot.
And with another pick, the QB saves, and he fumbles it, Bricks. That was a screwed-up play if I ever saw one.
Yo, man, nobody can touch me when I ball. I take all you mutants out. That's right. What you talking about?
And it's first and 10. Bricks' balls, he is loose and heading for the end zone. He could go all the way. Okay, nice and easy like a 2-foot putt.
You miss 2-foot putts all the time, Grim.
The kick is good.
As expected, those are pretty much just gimmies.
Here comes the kicker.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this. What's the kicker, Grim?
This guy in the field.
Oh, I thought you were going to tell me a story like, here's the kicker. When I turned on the light, it wasn't a broad.
Oh, man, he just laid the wood on that guy.
Yeah, if you're going to hit a guy that hard, you should at least kill him. Do him a favor. Finish him.
Hot. Hot one. Hot.
And the quarterback throws another pick. He should have. If there were any functioning brain cells before that hit, they're gone now. He's going to have the IQ of a rutabaga after that hit. And it's first and 10. And he punched his way, and he finds open spaces running toward the end zone.
Turn on your jet, you son of a bitch.
Some fine footwork right there. Oh, man. Don't want to make any mistakes here. Just kick the ball through the upright, for God's sake. It's good. The home team is feeling confident as they get the kickoff into the air.
Scoring makes anyone confident.
It certainly does, Bricks. It certainly does. High five! And the quarterback goes into a hurry-up offense and calls all the plays from the lineups. You can tell he's a berserker because he's frothing at the mouth. Oh, the defender almost picked up the ball on that one. The offense changes the pace by going into a hurry-up.
Does that mean the defense gets into a hurry-up too?
Does the QB know which team he's on? And he just wrestles away. Oh, with the brain scrambler.
Hey, you see that move, baby? No, you didn't. You know why? I'm too fast for you. I'm the greatest, I tell you.
And it's first and 10. And then Cats will give them a first down.
I don't know if they're his, but he sure has a good set.
The defense calls their first time out to save some clock.
I save clocks too, Grim. My wife hates them. They take up the whole garage.
Wait, what? You're married?
It's complicated.
And that's a great 9-yard completion there.
Hey, it ain't great.
Boom, dead and down. Nothing more to say about this guy except maybe a eulogy.
Well, he was a violent alcoholic, a terrible father, and he did some nasty things to dogs. But, I mean, he was a great ball player. You know, that's really what counts at the end of the day, right?
I don't know whose eyes the QB is using, but can we get him some new ones? Oh, monster hit! Scratch him off the roster. He's a goner. Time to speed things up. The offense goes into a 2-minute drill.
Hot two. Hot. Hot.
Well, the receiver has to make that catch. Now he put the team in a hole. And the offense goes into their 2-minute drill.
Which coincidentally happens to be Brick's Max Stoopsing time.
That's why the girls call me Speedy Gonzales.
Third down. That's it. That's their last time out. It's them against the other team and the clock.
That doesn't seem fair. I'm gonna throw a hammer on the field and even the odds.
Hot one, hot two, hot three.
Oh, nice hit. And they're going to have to sell their souls for this to matter. Lucky for them, I know a guy. At this point, with multiple interceptions, the QB should just throw in the towel.
Yeah, probably.
He could go all the way. He's at the 10.
Holy mother of mutant mayhem, he scored!
Yeah, man. See that? That's right. You can't handle this. You can't handle what I got. Yeah, get the hell out of here, man.
And they line up for the extra point. It goes right through.
Yeah, like a double-stuffed burrito from Taco Hell.
Let's see if they can keep the momentum going and keep these fans happy and or bloodthirsty, whichever. Oh, look at this guy break tackles. He takes a licking and keeps on ticking. The Maniacs deliver a bloody win for the Motor City. Folks, this wasn't even close. It was a total shellacking, like watching a knife cut through butter.
More like an axe through butter, Grim.
More like a chainsaw through baby shit, because that pretty much describes what we just saw.
And the MVP of today's game is just about to speak. As soon as he gets his jaw back in place. Oh, there he's got it now. Once again, the folks at Evil SN thank our viewing audience and the Mutant Football League for allowing us to telecast this sports presentation. This is Grim Blitzrow with Brickhead Mulligan and Bricks Jr. signing off.
Today's final game stats are brought to you by the Micro Hard Corporation. They get it right every